Welcome to Inner Aligned, where biblical truth meets the subconscious mind. I want to talk about something that controlled me for years: my emotions. I live my life on an emotional roller coaster. One good conversation could make my whole day. One criticism could destroy my whole week. And I thought that was normal. I thought that's just how life worked. But the deeper lie was this: I am what I feel. When I felt anxious, I believed I was anxious. Not just experiencing anxiety, but that anxiety was my identity. When I felt unworthy, I believed I was unworthy. My emotions weren't just visitors. They had moved in and taken over the house. And here's what makes this lie so dangerous. It feels absolutely true. Emotions are the most convincing liars because they come with physical sensations. Your chest tightens, your stomach drops, your hands shake. So your brain says, this must be real. This must be who I am. But feelings are responses, not revelations. They tell you what you've been rehearsing, not necessarily what's true. Paul writes in 2 Corinthians 4:16, though outwardly we are wasting away, yet inwardly we are being renewed day by day. I love this verse because it's so honest. Paul doesn't pretend life isn't hard. He doesn't say, just be positive and everything will be fine. He acknowledges the struggle. Outwardly, we are wasting away. Life is wearing on us. Circumstances are heavy. The body is tired. But then he drops the truth. Yet inwardly, we are being renewed day by day. Not once, not in a single moment, day by day. God built renewal as a daily process. The inner man, your spirit, your soul, your emotional core is not meant to be renewed once and then left alone. It's meant to be renewed continuously. Every day is a fresh opportunity to align your inner world with truth. Your emotions don't get the final word. Daily renewal does. Here's the neuroscience that makes this come alive. Your emotional patterns aren't random. They are learned responses stored in your subconscious and triggered by association. Something happens. A tone of voice, a rejection, a feeling of uncertainty, and your brain pulls up a response from the archive. Last time this happened, we felt this, so we'll feel it again. This is called emotional conditioning. Your brain connects experiences to emotions and plays them back automatically. And those conditioned responses can be decades old. You might be 35 reacting emotionally like you did when you were 12 because the pathway was set that long ago. But here's the hope. Neuroplasticity means those pathways are not permanent. They're malleable. They can be rewritten. And the mechanism for rewriting them is exactly what Paul described. Daily repetition of new truth. When you speak truth over yourself every day, when you meditate on Scripture every morning, when you declare who God says you are literally laying down new neural pathways. Day by day, your emotional responses begin to shift from trauma-based to truth-based. Renewal isn't a miracle you wait for, it's a discipline you practice. When you stop letting emotions define you and start letting daily renewal reshape you, the transformation is profound. You don't become emotionless, you become emotionally grounded. You still feel things deeply, but the feelings don't kidnap you anymore. Sadness comes, and you can acknowledge it without drowning in it. Fear knocks, and you can hear it without opening the door. Before emotional renewal, your emotions were the captain. After emotional renewal, truth is the captain. And your emotions become the crew. They serve the mission instead of hijacking it. You wake up differently. You respond differently. You live from a centered, stable, truth-anchored place. Not because you suppressed your feelings, but because you renewed the system that generates them. Say this out loud. My inner man is being renewed today. My emotions do not define me. I feel things deeply, but truth speaks louder. I am renewed day by day. If you've been a prisoner of your own emotions, today is the day the keys turn. You are not what you feel. You are who God says you are. And every day, He's making you more of that person. We have one more week in this series, the grand finale. It's about spoken identity, and it ties everything together. Don't miss it. Come back and finish this journey with us.